Hey guys, TMScientist here, and today it's Friday, so I'm just gonna do is sit down chat. No editing, no games, nothing. Just gonna talk about myself for a little bit, because it's something I never really do when I play a game. Today, I want to actually talk about an app that, ever since I started using it, I've been putting it in the description. It's called Amino. It's a really good app. I'm not gonna be putting pictures in from this onto into the video, because that's would ruin the purpose of this. Like, I might do a small. No, I'm not gonna do any editing, but Amino is a really fun app. I use it a lot ever since I've got it, especially recently where I've used it for 142 days straight. And the range of things that you can do with it is pretty cool. So just like the two main ones I use are the Ruby Amino and the Sora and Line Amino for my means of fun, just a fun range of stuff. So first, let me talk about the Ruby Amino and where, like, I have done some pretty nutty things on that just in itself. Well, actually, not really that nutty. It's so I have. There's a thing on the Amino called the 30-day challenge. I've done that for Ruby. The what else was there? The Would You Rather videos that I put up on the channel about Ruby. I actually used this screen. I make screenshots of the results from Amino from my phone and put it into those videos for you guys to check out. And like, that was actually an actual thing that I did and in Amino, and I'm like, yeah, it's a fun thing to do. Transferred it over to YouTube basically, and gave my own reasoning for each of the choices in those videos. Far out. Got something in my eye. What else have I done? Recently I've started doing some pixel art. I literally just saw the fly go right across the screen. Whoop! Right by my mouth. Like, right in front of my mouth. Goddamn fly. So yeah, I've been doing pixel art recently. I also do very unique quizzes on the Ruby Amino. So like, I've done one looking at how many Grimm were killed by the main 8 characters in total across all 6 volumes. I've done a quiz where you have to try and guess the next line from the episode that I chose. I did it for the first 2 volumes though, so it was a rather short quiz. What else? What other quizzes have I done? Hold on. I'm just seeing what else I've done. Oh yeah, I put my my Pump It Ruby meme up on Amino. What else? I made my own sin list for Ruby for each single chapter for every volume. Oh yeah, I had my own mini theory about Ruby, and that the idea that the cyan dust in Ruby was light dust. It actually got confirmed. I actually had the theory confirmed. My Ruby Grim Clips videos I also put onto Amino for other people to check out. What other things have I done? I'm just going through the list of things I've done. Oh, I did the one-on-one battles. So one big thing about Ruby is that they had the Amity Arena, I think it was called. The Vital Arena. So I did some one-on-one battle style stuff between the members of Team Ruby and the members of Team Juniper, which was a fun one. My theories I also put onto Amino. By the way, just going back, when I went back through them like a while ago, I actually realized every single one I've made a mistake. So I had to go back and correct them. Oh, which is just disappointing. I posted my corrections to those theories on the Ruby Wiki, or the Ruby fandom. I also asked people, would Team Ruby or Team Juniper win in the 4v4 battle? So other quizzes I have done. Oh, I also did put my tea videos up on the Ruby Amino. Oh yeah. I was looking at, I did quiz back before I wanted to do it more professional style. I did just like some small, like Ruby's smallest details sort of stuff. Before I went into more professional grade stuff. Oh yeah. By the way, with that, the Grim quiz that I made, I had 100 questions for it. I came up with 100 questions for a fictional series about, and there was just that. I extracted the hell out of that. What else have I done? I'm trying to find other quizzes I've done. Wait, what am I doing? Just go to the save posts that I have. I did a simple quiz on the details of Team Ruby's weapons. I did a more detailed quiz looking at weapons and semblances of characters, and see if they can work out the character that it matches up with. And I haven't really done that many quizzes. I've only got 5 in total. But I've got a new one coming out for the Ruby Amino, where I look at music. It is probably the easiest quiz to make, considering that everyone has made videos with the lyrics in them. Like, hell yes, you make my life easy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, but like, So the whole idea of this new quiz is, I'm taking a line from a song. You have to guess the song, and so it's easy. The quiz is easier the more songs you know. Oh my god. So that's sort of everything I have done with Ruby. I plan to do way more stuff. My channel name is Mad Scientist. This channel isn't really where the science happens. It's the Amino app. That's why I'm always advertising, why I'm always putting a link to it. It works great on your phones. It's not that great on computer. So there is one quiz. There's a few polls that I've been doing. So considering that Sword Art Online is a completely different thing from Ruby, it's very different. But it's just as fun. What I did is, first question I did was, who is the strongest villain? But I didn't just ask it in strength wise. I also asked it in mentality wise. So physical strength was not the only factor in strength. Then I did strongest main character. Turns out there was 10 in total, and I didn't know, so I really messed it up. But that was a fun one as well. It was sort of the same premise. Be like physical strength, mental strength. Who's the stronger person in both those areas? But I have come up with something so simplistic yet sinister in one fell swoop. And it's what I call the death polls. So the whole idea of the death polls is that there's 2 characters to choose from the Sword Art Online series, and each week there'll be 2 characters on the chopping block who you have to vote for whoever you would rather kill. However, the highest percentage survives. Now, if you understand that, if you read it correctly, the more people that want to kill a particular person off, the more likely that person is to survive. It's working with the concept of contradictory statements to trick people. And right now, I'm looking at the percentages right now. It's 60.5 for the first person and 39.5% for the other person. I'm just going to say who they are. Kirito is at 60.5% and Asuna is at 39.5%. But it is going to be funny to see just how people are actually voting. If they actually read it, they see 2 contradictory statements and be like, do I vote for the person I want to save or the person I want to kill? The idea is you're supposed to vote for the person you want to kill. But I'm going to guess that it's going to produce some lies. The test itself is you gotta be honest in this poll. But I expect that there's gonna be people lying, and it's just gonna be at the very end of it, I'm gonna be at any point did you lie? as like a poll about the death polls, and just find out, oh, 75% lied, 25% didn't, and then I'd just be like, I knew there was gonna be some liars in the group, because it is It's interesting when you put two contradictory statements in front of a person, and you make, and it's like you make them choose a character. It's just like you make them make a choice, but as a result, something bad happens. And like in this case, it's sort of reverse psychology almost. If you're trying to explain it, it's very confusing. But yeah, I have quite the interest in psychology. It's fun to mess with people's heads. I don't even do it only in Amino. I have done it in Roblox. Remember video 99? How I did all those different characters? I have used those characters to fool other people into thinking I was a completely different person, and I have been caught up in the weirdest of situations because of it. Like, because most of the time I do female characters because my mentality is weird. But I've had people be like, "Oh, be my girlfriend." I'm like, I just play along and I just let the situation unfold before their eyes, and then sometimes I don't even tell them that they would roll the whole time. But like, I tried to tell the person that after a bit, I'm like, you're not actually talking to a girl, you're talking to a guy. I've done situations where I've switched between characters, just like that. It's just like no one notices. Like, the person that I'm trolling doesn't even notice, or they're just really clever and catch me straight up. But yeah, I love messing with people's heads when it's online stuff. I don't know if I want to show you guys the messing with people's head thing in Roblox, because it is just weird. But yeah, I am a person that messes with people's heads a lot. And yes, you can call me a catfisher, but I'm not a catfisher. It's trolling. Anyways, I've been almost talking for 20 minutes. So I might as well end the video here. Links to my YouTube page and my Twitter page will be down below, along with a link to Amino. Best app ever for whatever you enjoy doing, because it has an Amino for everything. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. I'm the Mad Scientist out.